Hey everybody, it's Diana here from the Caldwell Group at Remax Victory and Affiliates. And today we're in my kitchen and we are making a recipe from our calendar. This is our calendars that we send out every year, and they're very popular, and every month they have a recipe on them. So we are going to have a segment every month cooking the recipe. So come along with me and cook with the Caldwell Group. Okay, so this month's recipe is spaghetti or meatballs and marinara sauce. So we are going to make this recipe today, and then actually the whole team is on their way over to have lunch and try it out, and we will give you our honest opinion on if we like it or not. And so we'll get started with what we need to do first. We've got Miranda here, she's gonna help me, and Derek's behind the camera here, so let's get cooking. So the first thing we need to do is, and we will have this recipe linked in the description box below, right Miranda?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take, what is it, 3/4 of a cup of bread, oh no, it's a full cup of breadcrumbs, and put 3/4 of a cup of milk on it, and it's gonna sit for 3 or 4 minutes while we chop the parsley. So we'll let that soak together there. And then we need 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. I'm not fancy about chopping.
Looks good to me.
And we're probably not gonna measure. We're probably just gonna throw it in. That's okay with y'all?
It calls for about 2 tablespoons, but that looks about right.
Yeah, that looks good. Why not? Okay. All right. And then we have 2 eggs here. And we've got 3/4 of a pound of breakfast sausage. I thought that was weird, that it's not Italian sausage.
Right.
3/4 of a pound of ground beef, which I have ground round. But the breakfast sausage was kind of weird, so we'll get that going. And also, how much cheese was it, Miranda? 3/4
cup.
3/4 cup of mozzarella cheese, which was also kind of weird that it's not Parmesan. And then we have got, how much sauce here? Or salt?
Let's see here.
Half a teaspoon of salt. And then we have some dried oregano and garlic powder, right?
Yes.
And that's it, our eggs. And then we just mix it all together. And y'all, I'm just gonna warn you, my hands are clean and I'm sticking them in here. So we'll get it all mixed up and get the meatballs made. The oven's already preheated to 400.
400.
Yeah. Okay, there we have it. It's weird too, there wasn't any onions in it.
Yeah, there's onion powder.
Yeah, but no real onions. So, okay, okay everybody, we've got the meatballs made. I'm gonna throw those in the oven. They bake for about 25 minutes, and then meet me over here at the stove and we'll start the sauce. Okay, now we're ready to make our sauce. And it's pretty simple. It's really just dump everything in. There, like I say, there's not any onions in it. There's no fresh garlic. It's all pretty simple. So we have got a 20, I think this was supposed to be a 28-ounce can of just tomato sauce. I'm gonna throw that in. And then I have a can of 28-ounce crushed tomatoes. And 2 cans of diced tomatoes. A 1/3 cup of sugar, which that's a lot of sugar.
It is a lot.
It's a whole lot of sugar. And a larger can of the tomato paste. What is this? 12 ounces, I think. Something to get it out with. And then some spices, and this just simmers for about an hour. Once the meatballs get done, we'll throw the meatballs in. And then this is, I can tell you what all's in here. It has 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, or no, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of dried marjoram. Is that how you say that? 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder and garlic. So all that goes in. Okay, you guys, we are ready to get our spaghetti going. I have got a big pot of boiling water, and I'm going to heavily salt it and drop our noodles in. And I think they have to go for about 10 minutes, so we will get these going and we'll jump back in here and show you what it looks like. Okay, everybody, our sauce is done, our meatballs are done and they're out of the oven, and we've got our spaghetti cooked perfectly al dente. Now, if you were at my house for dinner, we would have the spaghetti over there at the sink draining. You just fix it yourself is what we call it. But I heard that from Derek, who's behind the camera, says this is the way Italians actually do it, so we're going to try it. It may turn out to be a sloppy mess, but we'll see. So we take our spaghetti and toss it in here, and then we put a little bit of sauce on it. We take our tongs and we toss it together. Twirl it, toss it, twirl it, to where all the noodles are coated, and then we plate it up. We're gonna act like that's a plate. Okay, mine is not looking what I'm sure you've got pictured, Derek. And then we'll put our meatballs on top. They look delicious, and garnish it with some cheese, freshly grated. Oops, there goes our meatballs. Y'all are laughing. And some parsley. There you have it. So if you guys have tried our recipe or made it, post a picture of it. We'd love to send you a gift card. And while you're here, we would also love for you to like our video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching.